Are we going to have an MDVA showdown? Are the local heroes going to hold it down? Because that was the thing back in the early days of Xanadu. They would lose to the Invaders, right? But let's see. Mr. E, he is the last remaining
New York Open winners for the most part.
Yes, exactly.
Waiting to see how everyone else does. But yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. Now, I want to say these two played at the National once. I think they played at CEO last year. Yeah, it was CEO. It was CEO last year, and I'm pretty sure ZD beat Mr. E.
Oh, so, wow, okay.
Yeah, so this is the first time I believe they played since then. I'm going to assume as much. Yeah, this matchup, you can probably speak from, as your Lucina main on the other side. I imagine this matchup is very, very hard for Lucina.
It's not easy. If you get your hands on Fox, you can really mess him up. You can do some disgusting stuff off stage. But that said, the rest of the fight's very tough. It's all about that dash attack. He can close in the space and punish Lucina's whipped aerials on landing. Yep. That alone makes this matchup so difficult. And of course, back air sends it such an ugly angle for a character with a primarily vertical recovery like Martha Lucina.
Yeah, you're pretty much just up esports creep without a paddle at that point. There's really not much you can do. I feel like definitely the stage choice here is definitely going to give Mr. E like some better legs to stand on. Fox has historically been pretty poor in disadvantage. So, taking away the platforms and just making him have to recover very linearly, well, even more so than he usually does, definitely going to benefit Mr. E, as the up B is going to kill off the top.
Yep, the back hit goes vertically, so very wise adjustment by Mr. E, noticing that he was getting popped up by some stuff that wasn't exactly a true combo. And when you see those real fake combos and you're Martha Lucina, you could get a nice up B, mash it out, but now ZD is looking for that. He knows that's the panic option Mr. E is going to throw out, and that could get him reset into a much more meaningful juggle next time.
Ooh, good job using that landing dancing blade to further his combo extension. ZD kind of boxed in the corner here, trying to approach with his nair, but Mr. E just doing a good job fading back with that forward air, using the disjointed hitbox of Lucina to his advantage.
He's trying so hard to hit the side B snap to the edge. It's kind of tricky to do that. Oh, if he had up smash, that would have been the game.
I'm going to assume maybe that first up air might have been accidentally jumping forward to the up smash.
It may have been, yeah. I know Mr. E switched fairly recently from smash stick to tilt stick. Sometimes that's what's going to happen. Yeah. I know he plays tap jump on too.
That's just the way it be sometimes, man.
Yeah. If you're a little bit slow on the up plus A combo. Either way. Almost down to the wire. Yeah, I was going to say still just one confirm into up smash away for ZD, despite the percent lead that Mr. E was holding on to. From the depths of hell with that one.
Yes, sir. And leaning back in his seat a little bit, definitely. ZD's a very stoic-looking player. I don't really see him show a lot of emotion, but he did pump his fist there, and he definitely wants to represent here in the last Xanadu.
There's a clutch comeback, too. Definitely pat yourself on the back for that.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Mr. E, a lot more animated, shows his emotions, wears his heart on his sleeve, so to speak.
Just look at the way he, hits his controller sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
very passionate. He's definitely up and in there. I would say that's a product of him being a relatively young player.
Yeah.
But ZD is a good 3 or 4 years younger than Mr. E.
Yeah, ZD doesn't look it, but he's in high school still.
I think he's 16 or 17.
Do you know what I would do to be 16 again, Max? A lot of things.
Like that Zac Efron movie, right? 16 again?
Hopefully my Metacritic score is better. But all right, so now ZD in disadvantage right now. Mr. E doing a really good job on the ledge.
Okay, I like the back throw, just going for the low angle. Again, trying to interrupt that side B to the edge, but not having too much success. Again, just missing that timing window. You could either two-frame it when he actually snaps onto the edge, or you could hope that he slightly misspaces vertically and you're able to poke him. But ZD's been just so on point with it until...
yeah, there's nothing slightly misspaced about what Mr. E just did. That was some pure carnage on that first stock. And now ZD has a huge hole to climb out of.
I don't see any Captain Falcon, but that was certainly a fatality.
Show me your moves. Again, good use of that short, using that short hop up there as a combo starter.
Yeah, it's so good on landing. Not a lot of frames. Getting into the ground with that. And just get a quick pop up into another aerial if you're choosing afterward. Nice by ZD, though. Reading the air dodges. Oh, and I think he slipped off the edge there and got air dodge rather than run up to the edge and shield.
This use of nair has been very, very creative. That's like a seldomly used Fox aerial, outside of the kill percent windows. But he's using it at these low percents as combo extenders. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's such a good move. Just force a hitbox out, facing forward when you're in the air. Super simple and clean, right? But when you're right up in there against Marth or Lucina, they don't swing as fast as that neutral air comes out.
Yeah, for sure. But Mr. E does not care about any of that. A very dominating two-stock right there. So we'll see if we may perhaps get a change of scenery. I'm assuming triplats were the ban of choice. As MDVA pops off in the background. Yep, and Dexter beat Jen, so New York is out another player right now. So Mr. E trying to keep the train rolling. We're going to go to Smashville for this game 3. Interesting counter pick here from ZD. Now just a lot of the same coming out.
Oh, rip. That's an early stock. The side B just ever so slightly below the edge. If you have no double jump, you're toast.
Yeah, that's quite unfortunate. Even with as good of a recovery as Fox has, you're most likely not going to come back from that. So Mr. E going to take full advantage of this. Going to go right back on the onslaught. But ZD putting him back in this advantage. Yeah, look at all the stage control Mr. E has had. Like, you know, he's making the most out of every single one of these conversions.
Yeah, and I feel like he's not reaching. He's just holding stage presence the whole time.
Ooh, good catch right there with the Dancing Blade. Again, going right back to work here.
I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but I feel like this game is over for ZD. Might as well just go on into game 3. Oh, never mind. Okay. He made a sick comeback last time. Let's see if he can repeat history here.
Yeah, your rhetoric was definitely a little bit off with that one.
I don't want to be too harsh on the kid.
They are right there. They could potentially hear us.
No, I don't think so. Not with those HyperX headsets, they can't.
Oh my goodness, but
wow.
Wow.
Absolutely crushed.
That's definitely like you can't even heat up the leftovers type of game fast. Like, my rice is still cold in the middle.
You know how like you turn off the microwave with the 1 second left, you feel like a bomb diffuser?
Yeah.
You missed that window.
It's like you're making mac and cheese at 11:30, you don't want to wake your roommate up. So you got to stop the timer right before it goes off.
Some absolutely venerable gameplay there by Mr. E, though, just on point. And as a fellow Lucina enthusiast, I definitely appreciate this.
Girls are cool, man.
Definitely like me some ladies.
I actually forget which Fire Emblem character that's based off of in like Awakening, but it's a good color choice.
I don't know the names. I didn't play Awakening to completion, but love Fire Emblem.
All right, so
great series.
Town and City will be potentially the final stage here for ZD.
Oh, if he had connected that soft nair, that could have been a really ugly combo. At that percent, it's like prime time for getting Martha and Lucina into uncomfortable spots, and you could possibly lead into a kill after a couple up airs. Yeah,
that could have been prime time for sure. And now ZD going right back to work. Oh my god, both these guys are just taking turns just slobber knocking each other. Like, it is ugly in this set right now.
To use another SAT word, absolutely a volatile set between these two.
Oh, yeah.
And a volatile matchup too. They just mess each other up so badly once they get their hands on each other. God forbid Fox pops you up. If you're Martha Lucina, you do not have the best down air in the game by any means.
Yeah, have fun landing.
Yes, exactly. And plus Fox has so much speed to cover the ground, you can't really drift anywhere to safety.
Ooh. Again, with these up tilts, ZD's been picking his leg options a lot better. And again, there's only so much you can do, man. Like, getting 50-50 into another 50-50 situation, it's just like, you sometimes just have to pray to God, you know, see what's on your side. Mr. E continuing to show fight. This could be big.
Ooh, finally gets caught by that down tilt on the side B to the edge, but Mr. E unable to take anything too meaningful off of it. Definitely seeing a new ZD in this match, though. The ledge traps have been on point. Mr. E looking like he's struggling to even take this first stock.
Yeah, sometimes when your back's pressed against the wall, you know, that's definitely when the strong survive. Up throw will kill right there. Mr. E has quite the hill to climb. Let's see if it's worth it. Or, like you said, we have, you know, or will we see the renowned Fox named ZD, you know, push this to a game 5.
Yeah, he's got the whole crowd behind him, too.
Wow.
All right, it is going to be 5 games.
Yep, so now we are on Mr. E's counter pick here, and I'm not totally sure about the DSR rules here. Not totally sure what's going on. But, you know, both of these guys looking for some sort of vindication on their, you know, on their record right now. Mr. E, you know, even at the tail end of the brawl, definitely considered one of the best. And early in this game, you know, on the PGR, number 28, I believe, this past season.
I think he's 30th even, or was that
30th.
Last time?
No, I think
he's 30th right now.
I think he's 30th, yeah, you might be right. But ZD, obviously that new blood trying to make his stamp here.
Yeah, both of these players are so good, man. It's kind of 2 eras of the young up-and-comer.
Yeah.
Mr. E filled that role at the end of Brawl, and ZD started filling it in the middle of Smash 4. And now they both really come into their own as some extremely talented players. But ZD, I feel like he's got a little bit less national recognition. He's never been on the PGR. He's looking for that super hard breakout performance. And if he advances to winners finals here at Xanadu, not only does he prove that he's really good, and a name to look out for, but he's backing up MDBA's reputation at the final Xanadu. This means so much for him right now.
Put the region on his back, man.
Absolutely, but now he's trapped at the edge, and Mr. E is so dangerous from that position.
Mr. E going again to the well for that forward smash at the ledge. Hasn't caught it yet, but he's definitely sticking to his guns here. Again, just doing a lot what he was working for him in the early games. Fading back with these aerials, baiting ZD's approach, and then just putting himself in a proper position to punish using that long reach of Lucina.
And his spacing just so clean, always making sure that his forward air is being blocked from a distance that Fox can't either shield grab or punish really anything out of shield.
Yeah. People, like,
that's
the up air will connect. And I was going to say, it's a common misconception. It's like, oh, spacing doesn't matter too much with Lucina because you don't have a tipper. But it's still very important to keep your opponent at that position where your micro spacing is that important. This could be stopped.
Oh, no Tex! I feel like you should have seen that coming a mile away, but either way, Mr. E gonna get away with it. And we've got ourselves a dead even match. Everyone here wants ZD to take it, but there's some strong New York support in the building as well. We kind of rolled deep this event.
Yeah, we did, for sure. So, Mr. E striking first.
Couldn't get the forward air, biting off a little more than he could chew, and he's going to pay a huge price for that. Look at ZD going 64-80 off one conversion.
Oh, no. Mr. E fighting his way back to the ground with the back air. ZD goes for the hop-in, but Mr. E able to get himself out of dodge with that first hit neutral air into the ground. Drops that shield at just the right time. That definitely would have resulted in the game for him.
Smart by ZD, not swinging too much. He noticed that Mr. E would have time to shield, just went for a grab afterward. I feel like a lesser Fox would have tried the up smash, failed, and gotten punished, and that would have swung the match in an entirely different direction.
You see Mr. E not giving up the air dodge. Good use of that back air to turn himself around. Goes for the forward smash to the ledge for the first time in his set. Great time to use that card, the neutral air again, gonna set up an edge guard situation.
All right, his back is to the wall. He fell out. Tech it, yes, doesn't even have to with the angle. And this is down to the wire, almost killing with the back hit of up air. ZD just looking for a bad jump in for Mr. E. Oh, and he's too slow. The up tilt's gonna close it.
Mr. E, by the skin of his teeth, punches his ticket to grand finals, winners finals, excuse me.